Hello Aries, how are you? Welcome to your September 2021 reading. We're going to start out with some oracle cards. The basic or general energy of the month. So first out for you, Aries, we have Wisteria, time to decide. Make a decision now so you can move forward. We also have for you Eucalyptus, open your arms to receiving. You've prayed for help, now be open to accepting it. All right, let's grab a different deck and see what we get from my Color Goddess casting cards for you, Aries. What else do you need to know? Aries, Sun, Moon, and or rising sign. For you, we have Cerulean, relaxation, sleep, and surrender. This is also the sign of Sagittarius. You could have Sagittarius placed well in your chart, or you might know a Sagittarian. We also have Sky, faith, flight, and limitlessness. And we have Coral, refresh, regeneration, and renewal. I love those cards for you, Aries. So far it kind of looks like there is quite a bit of coral going on, which, as you can see, means refresh, regeneration, renewal. Something is being renewed or reused or revisited, or you are overall regenerating or refreshing yourself, becoming refreshed because of relaxation, sleep, and surrender, taking a break. So I would say, first off, make sure you're taking breaks this month when you can, okay? Let's draw from one more deck. This is a love deck, so let's see what we get with this deck. So we have for you sexual freedom, and this will mean something different for all of you. You know, it might have to do with you and your partner, or agreements you make, or things you choose to do together, okay? Let's get into the tarot and get some specifics about your month. So far, time to decide something. You can't move forward or regenerate until you make a tough choice, and also opening your arms to receiving. Now that can be, with the blues coming in here, the throat chakra, receiving can mean understanding what others are talking about or what they're saying. And again, we have a lot of the peachy pink and a lot of the blue. The peachy pink is regenerating energy or heart chakra, and the blue is the throat chakra. So you want to speak your truth in a healthy way, getting your truth out in a healthy way. Whether it's speaking or journaling, it's also about listening to understand other people. All right, so the tarot, we have first for you, we have the Devil. We have Three of Wands. We have Temperance. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Moon. And we have the Four of Coins. Okay, so let me take a look at these before I draw on them. So the Devil does not have to be something negative. It can literally mean earthly pleasures. And coming kind of after this card, maybe that's what it has to do with. I probably don't need to say any more about that, but maybe this is going to be kind of prevalent in your month. So if you have someone special in your life, that may be happening. You might be connecting physically, or maybe meeting someone new and connecting physically where there's that intense chemistry happening. I will draw on that just to see. So we have Six of Coins here, and the Eight of Coins. So there's hard work, and there's also like giving and taking, giving and receiving. So it's all about giving back or helping others, supporting someone else in their views or beliefs. and also working very hard to maybe make a relationship work. Okay, we have the Three of Spears, which is the Three of Wands. Draw on that. We have the Five of Swords and the Tower. Okay, so it looks like after a period of perhaps something going wrong, excuse me, something going wrong, probably in the workplace, a miscommunication or something happening with your job or with your work, that there is kind of a fresh start or a restart or some type of a new beginning. But there is a pause here because something goes wrong. And the Tower could mean something being destroyed and having to start it fresh. Okay, maybe that's kind of what this has to do too. Maybe there's a project you started. Your superior at work says that's not at all what I wanted. You have to start from scratch and redo it, but it looks like it will be finished. Everything will be fine. All right. Yeah, especially with the Temperance card, balancing everything and trusting your instincts this month. All right. Trust your instincts, especially with relationships and with work or creative endeavors or your own business. If you're your own boss, still trust your instincts. We have the Two of Spears, which is all about looking at your possibilities, the future, where you can go from here with your work or a creative endeavor or in your schooling or training. You've mastered the first few steps or however far you are along this path, and it's time to take the next step, another allusion to like a new start or to refresh. We have the Moon with the Nine of Coins and the 7. Okay. So what this tells me is that your hard work will pay off, but it might be in a different way than you're expecting. All right, it might be a little bit of a surprise here. I'm getting the word surprise from my guides. So you're working hard to reach a goal. Something might kind of skew you down a new path to where you reach a new goal, but the ultimate outcome of whatever this is being comfortable, okay? Financially comfortable, comfortable with your work, comfortable with your entire life situation, okay? We have this Four of Stones there. Let's see what that's all about. And the Knight and the King of Cups, okay. So Aries, if you are being shown as the King of Cups, then you are being shown as emotional and kind-hearted and compassionate. You're slow moving this month. The progress with your work, with finances, is very slow but steady. So be patient this month, I would say, which probably can't be too easy for many Aries placements. You want to do something quickly. Of course, you try to do it right, but you do it quickly. You want immediate satisfaction or outcome. These cards are kind of saying you have to take it slow, build with what you have, and keep going, and you will reach a point again of the Nine of Coins or Nine of Stones, of comfort, security, and serenity. But the Knight of Coins here is the slow-moving knight. He's reliable, responsible, practical, and very patient. He does the job right. So that's your message from the Knight here. Do the job right. Take your time. Don't be impatient, essentially. Okay? So let me see. I'm looking at all of these together as I shuffle some more cards. Aries. So relationship, let's draw one or two on that. Let's see what I can tell you. Okay, we have the Four. Yeah, there's boredom. There's a little bit of boredom, okay? So maybe that's where you want to get creative, so to speak, all right? Get creative with your partner or whatever that might be to kind of, stir things up a little bit. Get some excitement back in that relationship. Get that fire kind of blazing again, kindle that fire. Come up with new and original ideas for the two of you. What are you deciding? What do you have to decide? Interesting how we didn't have really a choice card coming up here. We do have the High Priestess, which is saying trust your intuition on this choice. But I am going to draw on that Wisteria card. Judgment. Okay. And Justice. I had a feeling Justice was going to come up. So definitely with Justice and Judgment, you are weighing the pros and cons, and you will make the right decision for you. So trust that. Weighing the pros and cons is using your left brain, your analytical brain, your logical brain, but also you want to use your intuition. All right? Those two together will help you to make the right choice. And you have to make the decision this month so that you can move forward. So you're stuck here, whether it's with the relationship or with the work. Open your arms to receiving. Now, what are you receiving? It says you're receiving help. In what area? We're going to look at that now. We have the Page of Swords. Okay, communication. And the Seven of Wands. Yeah. So it has to do with communicating. And again, with that throat chakra, really listening to the other person and really getting your point made in as kind a way as possible without accusing the other person. I feel like this is probably more personal for most of you. It has to do with this relationship, but for some of you, it has to do with your work situation. You are dissatisfied or unhappy with the way something's been done with someone at work. And the trick here is to speak your truth in a mindful way without accusing them outright of something. You know, starting the sentence with I instead of you would really help. But also in a general sense, accepting help that's offered to you, okay? And someone could be coming forward to help you with your work, to help you to communicate better, or to help you with a project that you're working on, that you have just had some problems with. So as I'm shuffling the last deck here, the Divine Doors deck, I'm going to take a look at the cards. We do have the blue of the throat chakra. We also have a lot of that coral, which again is refreshing, regenerating, and renewing energy here. We have the Ouroboros symbol, which is a snake eating its own tail, which is symbolic of regeneration. We've got the dawning of a new day here. So there is hope. Whatever the situation is, there's definitely hope there. Know that your potential is limitless, but you do have to speak your truth and get your emotions out in a healthy way. And not be afraid to speak your truth, speak your mind, especially in the workplace, but also in your personal life. And don't forget to get some rest. Someone involved could be a Sagittarius, or you could have Sagittarius as a pronounced placement in your chart. Let's draw a final card for you, Aries, for the month. That one flipped out, so we will take it. Here is your door. And it reads, The Art of Life. There's no sacred light in the aura of an invisible life. Be bold in your skin. Let your love dance in sight. I love that. Be bold in your skin. Let your love dance in sight, Aries. Anything else I need to tell you? Okay, again, yes. Working hard, achieving goals, maybe having to take a little turn on your path, or maybe having to start something from scratch, a project or something like that. Don't worry, it will get finished. Everything will be fine. And at the end of the month, if you are patient and if you persist, you will be blissfully happy. There is emotional satisfaction there. All right, there you go, Aries. Have a great month. I'll see you next time.